Well, hello everyone. Welcome back and welcome to Thrift Flip Thursdays, where we do anything from thrift flips, yard sales, dump dives, makeovers, and trash to treasures. Our hosts is Joanna from Joanna's DIY Life, and guest host is Jade from Junk and Mortar. We do not have Sabrina today. She's been busy getting her classroom and stuff ready. So hopefully we can see her back soon. Project number 1. I got 2 of these trays from my mother-in-law actually, and I'm gonna paint them up. I only show one getting painted, and we're doing DIY paint this time. I haven't used the paint in a long time, but I do have a bunch of it in my stash. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of this paint. But it does dry lighter and comes out very, very pretty. And I I didn't show this, but I actually go over it both trays with Mod Podge as well. I'm gonna grab a book from my strawberry decor and stuff. If you guys are not aware, I do a lot of junk journaling and stuff, so this is probably one of my junk journaling books that I decided I was going to use. And I'm just going to cut out this little image of the jam and everything. I also, if you guys don't know, I'm trying to do my kitchen in strawberries. And I thought this would be very cute to like put a little hanger or hang this on or put it behind the shelf or something for decor purposes, stuff like that. So I decided I'm going to put this down and use this as decor for my kitchen. It's the reason why I went with the green. I also really like green. It's probably one of my favorite colors now. And I'm going to use my heat gun and basically just heat this up and put it right down into the Mod Podge. I can't seem to find my iron right now, so I did it with the heat gun and it worked just fine. Now, for the second one, I was like, okay, so we want something cottagey, something pretty. I have so many of these rub-on transfers. This one in particular, I believe, that I got off of Amazon a long time ago. I don't even remember how long it's been since I've had this, but it was a little big, so I cut it down. I just wanted the pink flower, basically, and I'm gonna basically just stick this right down in here. I made sure that everything was dry and everything was really stuck down. You want to make sure that these have time to cure before you rub on transfers, because otherwise you do have a risk of pulling up your paint. But this one here seemed to work out just fine. So I just stuck it on down, rolled it. I'm trying to get a piece of it here because I like to do the lift and pull method, I guess, is what I usually do. I've heard a lot of people call it riding the wave. So you're making the wave up with your paper and you're rubbing it down as you pull. That's the method usually works good for me. And if something doesn't stick down, you can pull or put it back down and rub it down and yeah, doing all that stuff. You guys know how to do rub-on transfers. Right now, I'm going to varnish it down, make sure everything's stuck really well to our tray, and you'll see more of that in the final reveal. Project number 2. This one is very, very simple. I actually got these picture frames from Walmart, and I absolutely love the gold detailing and stuff on there. They're actually metal. I decided I was going to antique these. Oh my gosh, I forget what they're called. The paper inside thingy, whatever. I don't know. I can't remember what they're called right now. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, I'm just taking some of my vintage photo and I am just rubbing that over it just to give it more of a vintage flair. I'm going to do 2 of these. So I am kind of making these over. This is a very, very simple project, of course. But, we can always do simple once in a while. Since fall is coming up, guys, I wanted to do a couple of fall images for my house. And I'm very into cottagecore, so we went cottagey as well. I decided to put down 2 pictures that I actually got off of... Oh my gosh, I didn't even show you. That's probably going to be in the final reveal, guys. I apologize for that. I didn't even show you the pictures. Final reveal, I promise. You'll see them. But they're very fall and cottagecore images. So now this project, I am not happy with this project. I was very, very close of not even including this into this video, but I did take the time to do it, so I am going to show it to you. I put 3 coats of paint on that lantern. This lantern I received from someone that I don't really associate with anymore, sadly. But that's another story. I got some of these rub-on transfers, and this lantern has a very weird texture, but I figured because it was plastic and it wasn't like, the plastic that you feel, it's really smooth plastic. It's rougher plastic. So I figured these would stick and the paint would stick down. For some odd reason, this textured on this lantern just does not work. But I did try these, and these are Dollar Tree ones, and so it didn't hurt me too bad that it didn't work out and it stuck down with the paint. The problem is that I didn't want to have to scrape off all this paint and, do all this. And I was kind of just hem-hawing around about what I wanted to do. I guess I could have just painted it again and whatever, but I spent so long on painting this dang thing, I didn't want to do that. So I am basically just scraping off little spots up here, and we're going to stick down these transfers and kind of do this method, and then we are going to rough up this whole lantern some with some oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Why can't I talk today? But anyway, you see me rubbing them down. But I'm going to scrape up this lantern some with some sandpaper and all that. And then we're going to use some deoxide spray to basically antique this up after I get these transfers rubbed down. So I am going to try to rub down one on each of those white spots that I have there. Like I said, this is not my favorite, and I was really not happy with the way it looked. So this is my Deox spray. This is actually vintage photo again, I believe, in the spray. You can get this from Ranger. I picked these ones up at Michael's, I believe. But they're basically just to give it kind of a vintage flair, vintage look and stuff. And it does antique the white to some degree, but it's still kind of lighter than what I probably wanted it to be. Yeah, I don't know. I just have a really hard time with this whole project. Not a big fan of it at all. But I'm basically just spraying it on there and then dabbing it with some paper towel, as you kind of see me do. And like I said, I'm doing all 4 sides. And then I do give the top of it a good spray down. I probably didn't need to show you all of this. I mean, you see one transfer, you've seen them all. But Yeah, I probably could have edited some of this out, so I apologize for that, but I am here yakking as well, so gives you something to look at, right? So here I am spraying the rest of it down, like I said. And then dabbing on a little bit more. I do end up spraying the top some more too, to kind of give it more of a, dark look. And here I'm scruffing up the rest of it to kind of match what I have going on up here. Like I said, I don't be surprised if you actually see this project again, because I am not happy with it. I just didn't want to scrape everything off. So here we are. Now in the final reveal, here's our strawberry tray here, with the little strawberry jam. And then, yeah, I think it turned out super cute. I think it'd be cute on the wall if you put like one of the little picture tabs in the back. You could hang it on the wall, or you can put it on a shelf, like I said, and decorate behind it. And then here is our flower one. I'm probably just rubbing it down a little bit more. But this one you can either hang long ways, since the flower is going that way, or you can hang it that side too. It's whatever works. But I think that also you could hang that in your living room or your bathroom or whatever style you're going for. I think it turned out pretty. So here is our picture frames, guys. I think the cottage is absolutely gorgeous. I loved that little cottage. And I like how the brown of the inside paper there, still cannot remember what the heck those are called. That one I put a little fox in. I think it turned out really cute. I think it really ties in well with the gold frame. Let me know what you guys think, but I think it turned out super cute. I can't wait to hang them on my wall. And then up next is our lantern here. And just like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this one, but you guys will have to let me know down in the comments what you guys think. It's still just not my favorite. I'm still just looking at it going, I don't know. But it has a little bird on it, some leaves, and the pumpkins and stuff. And it does light up. It does have a good light in it, so it does look cute, but just not like this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Make sure you guys go check everybody else out on the playlist. Give them all some love. Sorry for the dog barking in the background. God bless y'all. Bye.